like to share this story with you today called The Huge Bag of Worries. Jenny had always been happy. She had a lovely mum and dad and a great brother, well, most of the time. She had a best friend at school and she liked to teach her. And then, of course, there was Loftus. But recently, she'd been getting gloomier and gloomier. It wasn't just one thing, it was everything. She worried she was getting too fat, that Loftus had fleas, and that her best friend was going away. She worried that she was getting bad marks at school, and she thought she heard somebody whispering about her in the playground. She worried when her mum and dad had an argument. She even worried about wars and bombs. Until one day she woke to find a big bag of worries. The bag followed her everywhere, to school, to swimming, to the toilet. And it stuck by her even when she was watching TV. She tried ignoring it, but it didn't work. She tried throwing it away, but it always came back. She tried to lock it out. When she got back to her bedroom, there it was, waiting for her. It was like a horrible shadow she couldn't get rid of. What could she do? She asked her brother for help, but he was too busy with his computer game. All he said was, "I don't know what you're talking about. I don't have any worries." After that, she didn't feel like asking anyone else. She knew she'd only feel stupid. Mum would probably say, "You've got no worries that I can see. You're a lucky girl. You've got your health and you've got your friends and you've got your family. What more do you want?" So she decided not to tell her. Dad might know what to do. Then she thought again. No, Dad has too many worries of his own. She couldn't ask him. Every day things got worse and the bag got bigger and bigger and bigger. She couldn't sleep because he kept tossing and turning beside her all night. And to make matters worse, the bag dragged around her feet so much when she was walking to school that she was late and her teacher was cross. Jenny couldn't tell her what had happened, and anyway, she knew what she'd say. "You've got too many worries. In future, leave that bag at home." And when Jenny told her best friend about the bag, she suggested that Jenny lock it in the cupboard and try not think about it. "That's what I'd do," she said, but it just didn't work. Even Loftus couldn't help. He tried his best and barked like mad, but the bag stood its ground. One morning Jenny woke up, got dressed and walked down the road. She'd had enough and the tears started falling down her face. She sat on the garden wall, put her head in her hands. She thought she'd have to live with this bag forever. And then she heard a voice, and looking up, she saw the kindly face of the old woman who lived next door. "Goodness," said the old lady, "what on earth is that huge bag of worries?" And through her tears, Jenny explained that it had followed her for weeks and got bigger and bigger and it just wouldn't go away. "Now let's open it up and see what's inside," said the old lady. But Jenny said she couldn't. If she opened the bag, the worries might jump out and who knew what might happen then. "Nonsense," said the old lady firmly. "There's nothing a worry hates more than being seen. If you have any worries, however small, the secret is to let them out slowly, one by one, and show them to someone else. They'll soon go away." So Jenny opened the bag, and the lady sorted the worries into groups. And Jenny was astonished to see how small they looked when they were all out in the open. Half the worries disappeared because lots of worries just hate the light of day. And as for the rest, the old lady put some in her shopping basket to deal with herself. Some she sent packing because she said they belonged to other people. Some she just blew a kiss to. And some she said were worries that everyone had, even Jenny's family, her friends, and a teacher. And as for the bag, Jenny's feeling much happier now. Her bag of worries has gone away. I hope you're feeling happy and I hope to see you all again soon. Bye-bye.